What to watch? Oh, what to watch? Oh, wait! Matter Matters on! Yay!
Today we're going to be talking about why matter matters. Everywhere you go in life, you are surrounded by matter. It doesn't matter if it's the water you drink, the chair you sit in, or the air you breathe. Matter is anything that has mass and takes up space. There are three types of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. Solid objects have a sturdy structure and are resistant to changes in shape and volume. A gas is a state of matter with no defined shape or volume. Gases have their own unique behavior depending on a variety of variables such as temperature, pressure, and volume. Liquid takes the shape of its container, and while it has a definite volume, it does not have a definite shape.
Of the three phases of water, liquid water is the most abundant on Earth. It comprises the oceans, freshwater lakes, and rivers, and is necessary for our survival. Liquid, as compared to a solid or a gas, is a substance that flows freely, but is of constant volume. A unique feature of liquid water is that it assumes the shape of the container which it occupies. The particles of a liquid move and slide past one another, and there is little free space between particles. This allows liquid water to flow freely. In terms of weather, we encounter liquid water in such forms of precipitation as rain and freezing rain. However, large amounts of rainfall are responsible for flooding, one of the most destructive natural disasters. Overall, liquid water is extremely beneficial in the phase of water which we encounter most often.
The next phase that we will discuss is a solid. The solid phase of water is often referred to as ice. Solids are firm structures, stable in shape. They are not fluid. The atoms and molecules are retaining a fixed volume or shape. Particles are rigid, or in other words, locked into place. When liquid freezes, it becomes a solid. Water hits this freezing point at 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit. This is when the molecules slow down. During this phase, particles cannot flow or slide past one another, much like they can when they're in the liquid state. When water freezes, its molecules move further apart, making ice less dense than water. When the particles lock, they allow for tiny air pockets to form, allowing for ice cubes to float in water. This is why in most liquids, your ice will float towards the top. That concludes solids.
The gaseous stage of water, also known as water vapor, is another state of water within the hydrosphere. Water vapor is different than the other forms of water in that it is invisible. Water vapor can be produced in a variety of ways, including evaporation, sublimation of ice, and the boiling of water in the liquid stage. Water vapor is lighter than air and abundant in Earth's atmosphere. Unlike the liquid and solid water molecules, gaseous molecules are much more free-flowing and are not contained to one specific place.
Now you know why matter matters. It exists in all three phases of the water cycle, and you can't go anywhere without being surrounded by it. Whether water is in its natural state, frozen, or evaporating, it still consists of matter, which is anything that has mass and takes up space.